Josh Hart has been such a good addition to the New York Knicks. What is it now? Through 3 games, guys averaging 17 points a night off the bench. And people are like acting like this is shocking. I mean, last year for the Portland Trailblazers, yes, I know it was 13 games. He was averaging 19 and a half. And I know the shooting percentages are like in the 60s for both the field goal and three. That's going to go down. But the guy's averaging 17. I expect him to continue to be like a 14 to 17 point per game scorer off the bench for this team. He has that ability. 5 rebounds, almost 3 assists, almost 2 steals a night, and he's playing his soul off. He screams a Thibodeau guy, and every game that we see him, we're just seeing the impact he has. And tonight he was just wrecking havoc on DeAndre Hunter, Trae Young, DeJounte Murray. Okay, and DeJounte Murray only had 6 points tonight. Okay, even AJ Griffin couldn't get a shot off. Like Josh Hart was out there making sure his presence was known. And he had 13 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And I think this ball handling and playmaking ability is like one of the most underrated parts of his game that like we don't ever talk about. So kudos to the Josh Hart for being the perfect Tom Thibodeau. And now like they really have their five. Once Mitchell Robinson's healthy, Jericho Sims will be replaced. But right now, Jericho Sims, Randall, Brunson, Barrett, Grimes. Then you have come in Hart and quickly as the sixth and seventh man. Eighth man, Hardenstein. And then basically the ninth guy's Obi Toppin and Deuce McBride when needed. And it's been working out like a wonders. And I think it's definitely something that people have, I feel like, kind of overlooked and kind of thrown to the wayside because I think people don't realize like how valuable having a rebounding, ball handling, 3 point shooting, defensive stud and Josh Hart makes like the difference. And I personally just I'm amazed by how well he's just been able to come in because so most guys need maybe a few days to integrate or maybe a few games to really feel their impact made. But Josh Hart's came in, knew his role, and played well. I know he's a Villanova boy and he's playing with his boy Jalen Brunson, but goddamn, has he been able just to come in day one and tell people, hey, I know what you guys need me to do, and I'm going to do it with my best of my abilities. And I think that's just something underrated about him that we're no one's really discussing how seamless this transition to joining this team has been. And it's been a pleasure to watch. And I think it has risen the floor of this team and as well as the ceiling. I think this team is definitely, at the very least, a team that's going to go to the second round of the playoffs. I think they can really scare some teams because now they have multiple defenders like Hart can come in for Grimes, Barrett, and even play small ball four. And you have quickly you can come in for Brunson and Grimes. And I just think it just works really well for what this team is trying to do. And I don't know. It's just now it just makes the Knicks harder to beat because you have a guy who can play on transition, a guy who can play inside, a guy who can play outside, a guy who can handle the ball, the guy who can rebound, a guy like he's just a good locker room guy, and it's clear that this was a guy that they were coveting for those said reasons. So I want to hear your guys' opinions. Are you guys in agreement with me that I think Josh Hart is one of the best pickups this deadline, especially for the Knicks, where it's going to show how much he's already having an impact on this team and the success. So that's where I come to wonder, like, where do you guys think this team is at now? Like, are they a team that you would say is probably one of the scarier teams, one of the teams that people need to be watching out for? Like, are they a top? I definitely like. I think they match up better against teams like, what we're gonna say is the best team in the East is the Bucks and the Celtics. Like they match up better with the Bucks and the Celtics now, and obviously that was a challenge that they were trying to accommodate. So for me, I think the mission was completed by them getting themselves a player who could make an impact like that. So that's definitely where I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you guys think of the acquisition, and do you guys agree with me that Josh Hart has been phenomenal since joining this team? And we're just seeing it on basically a nightly basis that he's able to make an impact, even if it's like 13 points only. It's just this is, and I know he's losing playing time. I mean, Quinn Grimes is losing playing time to Josh Hart, but Josh Hart also, I think. Josh Hart's awesome. All right. And I'm loving it. I'm loving every second of it. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. I think it's awesome what we're seeing, and like really, dude, 17 points a night, 2.7 assists. Like, it's crazy. It's really fun to watch, and let me know. I think it's fun. Also, how can you not like Josh Hart? Like, how can you not like him? He's just so fun. But that's it. That's the video. I don't mean to hold you guys.